Hey, everybody. Welcome to episode 45. This is the Ace Night Podcast. I'm JP Vargas,
I am Manuel Frutos.
and we are doing our satellite episode at my lovely home
Casa De Vargas.
under the placebo or the garbanzo.
Garbanzo.
Some people like to call it a gazebo. But yeah, so welcome.
Thanks, man. Thanks
was-
for having me over.
It was a hell of a setup trying to get this, all right. We got the sun coming up. We had to shade and block this and block that and get rid of animals.
Oh, man. Yeah, no, that was a roundup, dude. It was like a Yellowstone.
It's fucking National Geographic over here at my backyard. So I'm pretty sure you'll see a couple of my cats running around in the background. But and at some point, the dog's going to have to come out and shit. So anyway.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think of that. Yeah.
But welcome for another episode. It's a beautiful Saturday morning, and it's not hot yet. So
Not yet.
we thought we'd, sit out here and smoke some cigars that Ace brought. We got some whiskey and coffee. And if you notice, we're both wearing Hawaiian shirts. We weren't planning a coordination like this. I was just going to wear something ridiculous. I expected him to wear all black like usual. And he showed up, and he goes, "You got to be fucking kidding me."
On the next episode of Hawaii 5-0,
Yeah.
I'm going to put this down here between us. You can reach.
Yeah. I think I'll have enough for the episode. That's some fucking strong shit. But anyway, here we are.
Episode 45.
Yeah.
This one will actually be out on Monday. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have this ready for Monday.
Oh, that reminds me. So, I'm going to be stuck here on Tuesday, so I'm not getting Roman.
Okay.
And what I mean is during the day because they're doing the road. So I'll be doing shit around the house. I might even do some sprinkler repair work.
5, 6.
But I will be
7.
available after 4 p.m. when they're done. So if we do record a second episode this coming week, we would have to do it on Tuesday, not Wednesday.
Okay. That works.
So if you want to throw another one in,
Yeah.
we're definitely recording Monday, but
Yeah.
we might do another one on Tuesday.
Well, you do have a couple of weeks before you're actually
My vacation.
your vacation or whatever. But yeah, the main thing was, well, we didn't plan on Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, and then that kind of worked out. And so, I mean, it's perfect. Yeah, as long as we get one more in before that week of January 1st, then yeah, we'll be good. Let's get these going, man. I'm gonna cut these for us. We can light up and start
Look at
enjoying.
Look at the size of these fucking bad boys. Mandingo or Django's?
The Django.
Yeah. They're big old black veiny triumphant sons of bitches. What kind of cigars are these?
These are from Cigars Ltd. Over in the Fig Garden area. They are called Sasquatch. They're not really like a brand or anything, but it's I mean, I guess that is the brand really if you think about it. They're like one of their just ones that they have. It doesn't have a band on it. A lot of times you'll get like the real fancy ones and they'll have this little wrapper around it, and these are just actually one of their like house ones, but they're pretty good, man, like for the price and for just the smoke itself. It's a good cigar. I figured bring a couple of. Doing all right, man?
Oh, strong.
Yeah.
I gotta sip it. I can't be down in it like the beer.
You're not even talking about the coffee itself. It was just it's what they call it.
I don't
peanut butter
really like I really don't like sweet coffee. I usually drink it black. So he brought the coffee and because I knew the whiskey's kind of sweet in itself. So, but
You like it black like your mint.
yeah, and my cigars.
You got to throw on the airplane reference.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was a
The
airplane reference.
Yeah. Well, because we just had one fly over.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So
Yeah, we'll just go ahead and light. I think I filled this one up.
okay.
And you just gotta give it a nice little roasting so that way you don't scorch anything.
It's not that I'm new to this. I'm not, I'm like not even novice. I'm a beginner big time. I mean, I've had cigars before, but it's like, I'm not a pro.
This is my first wood.
Today.
Well, no, it's not only that, just for the people that are watching. Normally, you want to put a nice cut on your cigar, give it a little roasting on the end, just kind of it chars it a little bit, Nice little bird. We'll set those right there.
Yeah,
Yeah, you had talked about, yeah, you push on that one and it
that's
does
muy
it all
heavy.
for you. But yeah, no, man, you're like, hey, maybe we can record in the garage. And I was like, well, shit, you won't be able to see. It's going to look like a fucking Cheech and Chong movie by the time we're done with these bad boys. But yeah, no, it's they're good cigars. They're for the price and for what they are. I enjoy them. I every now and then you just take a chance on something and it just happens to work out, and that's what these were. They had them on the side and they're just in this like big crate, and like the name was kind of cool actually. I think that's what got me when I was looking at them. The fact that they're called Sasquatch.
You know,
Uh,
um, you know, to appreciate one of these is probably Bob.
oh yeah, yeah. No, no. When we have Bob over, at
This
some point-
actually tastes better than the ones I got.
yeah.
I think I still have a couple, and they're like fucking half the size, but they're real cigars. I mean, I got a box. You know, it was like it's usually for gifts,
Yeah.
and I was like, I'm gonna keep these, and so I smoke every once in a while, in the office watching X-Files.
Put some vinyl on.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go, man.
So I got my own little area in there. So here we are.
Yeah, episode 45. Had it.
Real quick, I want to give a shout out to my son Roman. He had his promotion yesterday. He's so goddamn cute. He doesn't know what the fuck's going. At least I think he doesn't know what's going on. But I met up with his mother and uncle and aunts, and we went to Fresno High yesterday.
Meanwhile, in his mind, he's doing like advanced calculus.
Yeah.
And you're like, he doesn't know what the fuck he's
He
doing.
doesn't know what the fuck's going on. But he goes to he did go to Hamilton Middle School. I think it's K through 8th, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
But anyway, there was a lot of people, and I could see why Royce Hall at Fresno High, which is just down the street.
The stomping grounds, huh?
Yeah, it was weird
Yeah.
stepping. I used to go to Fresno High, but they needed a big enough venue for all these people, and there was a lot of people. So, but it was a nice little quick ceremony for us. Thank God, because all that shit. You
Yeah.
talked
Oh
about,
my gosh. Yeah.
about the long drawn out. I only had to hear a couple speeches, and luckily they did the special education kids first. So, and as soon as he walked across the stage, which I recorded, it was hilarious. He was being all defiant. He didn't want to go like where they told him to.
He heard the podcast, man. He's like, fuck graduation.
Yeah. So as soon as he was done, we bounced. Everybody left. But he was such a good boy, though. He's such a sweetheart, and he was all dressed nice. His mom got him a nice white polo. I bought him some shorts, and I gave him a haircut, and because he needed one. But yeah, it was nice to watch. I did get a little emotional, I gotta admit, because I don't know like what kind of advancement he did educationally, but he goes through the motions, and he's a good boy. His teacher loves him. All his teachers always loved him because he's such a sweetheart. But yeah, good time. Shout out to my son Roman, high school next year.
Congratulations, Roman. I know you posted on your personal Facebook. I don't know if you want to share it. So for those of you that don't know, a lot of you do already, but we do have a Facebook page. Well, it's like a group, right? Group. I don't know what the fucking difference is.
It's
I
a
just
page.
think,
I
yeah,
think. It's a page.
well, whatever it is, it's Xfinity. I don't know. Comcast. Here we go again. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, you posted it on your own personal one. I don't know if you want to share that on the group one. We're talking about it right now, so you're explaining it, but
I guess
you
I
can see it.
could.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody gives a shit about my personal shit, right?
well, all of our shit's personal shit right now.
Hey, goddamn cigar out of my face.
We do the what do you call it? That's all we talk about is the shit that's happening around us.
I know, but I don't know. Maybe I'll put it on there.
Yeah, it's an idea,
Yeah.
But either way.
Anyway, I want to hear what's going on with you.
Oh man. So I just had a situation happen recently, and it's kind of a funny. For me, it's kind of annoying, but thinking about it, you get these people that tend to want to sing in public. I'm not sure why it happens. No, dude, that's dancing. We have like certain folks, man, and like you sing in the shower. That's one thing. No one's gonna hear you. Maybe your partner or spouse, whoever, your family, your animals.
Yeah.
and that kind of thing or whatever. But because a cat just walked by right there, and I'm like, you're animals.
Yeah.
Your animal's like, hello.
Hello.
Just fucking yeah, you're full on singing Lionel Richie, and then they do that part for you.
I gotta tell you, I don't sing.
You don't sing?
No, like I'll just kind of like lightly, maybe in the car. I can never remember lyrics for one thing, but I know my place. I don't have a good voice, so like, what's the fucking point?
Yeah, but if you were to do it and you do it alone, you already know you don't have a good singing voice. Like I know I can't sing for shit. I barely can talk.
Yeah.
And so like, I know this. So I'm not going to do this out in public with people around. I mean, I had to hear a person whose actual talking voice was annoying. To hear somebody sing, it's just kind of crazy. And then like, you can't fuck like it's like those first 2 weeks on American Idol where like my mom told me I sound good.
The cringe.
Yeah, dude. The only 2 weeks that I watch is like I just want to watch these people look stupid.
Make fun. You point, laugh at them, make fun of them.
Exactly. And so then, like when you can't even fucking hum, you probably shouldn't sing. But I don't know what it is, man. Like it's kind of the weird part is like those are the people that really want to. Like someone who has like an awesome voice and like singing voice, you never hear them singing. But the person that sounds like shit, like will not fucking let off. Like, no, you know what? I am doing this. I'm committing to this fucking full song. And it's not even quiet, dude. It's like kind of louder. And I'm just like, fuck me, dude. Like, can you just stop, please? I mean, do you get that? I mean, does that happen to you?
Well,
Like,
yeah, because okay, I know for a fact. I'm probably saying like most people are delusional about something.
like
right?
the podcast is good.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, if we didn't just do it for fun,
Yeah.
like it's like what's the point? But and I'm going to say this. I'm not trying to be racy or anything like that, but predominantly when I see people singing in public, it's usually like blacks, right? And or you see the black kids, walking down the street rapping or whatever. But there are a lot of people, okay, generally, people that sing good and they're very soulful. Usually it's like, people, African American descent or whatever. But there are a lot of them that don't sing very good and they try to get all soulful and it's just all off key. It's like some people just don't know what they're good at. I mean, even if they're trying,
Yeah.
it's like you can't knock them for it, but, it's kind of cringy. You know what I mean?
But once you figure it out, it's not good after you tried. Maybe stop.
But, the other day, I like early mornings kind of like this. I like sitting at my kitchen window. I have a nice big window, I sit at the table and I have my coffee, minus the whiskey and the French vanilla. And I'm sitting there and I am enjoying just, people getting up for work and they're taking off. I hear the birds chirping and it's all nice and peaceful. Last thing I want to hear is fucking motorcycle, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That sort of shit, or somebody blasting their music as they're going down the street. But the other day, there was some kid, and ironically, it wasn't a black person. It was one of those Edgars.
Oh.
And he was rapping. He was all skippity, scappity, skip, scap, skippity. And he had some fucking music playing. It was loud.
I know that song.
And he was all skippity, scap. He was all rapping to it. But I remember making a face. It was like probably, really? We're next to the airport. But it was reminiscent of Gran Torino. Clint Eastwood's
yeah.
face where he's like, I made that face.
You
I
got
was
the side eye and everything.
yeah, and the thing was, it's like, I'm like, okay, do your thing, but hurry the fuck up. He was walking slow as fuck. And I heard his music for like a good fucking 10, 15 minutes. I was like, where is this fucking guy? You know what I mean? It's like, why can I still hear him? Like, I just wanted some peace. I remember just being irritated and like an old man. And I could see why shit like that's annoying. It's like, at least sing good or play a song everybody likes.
Yeah. Oh, that's just. Oh, speaking of that, well, I'll get to that. But you already know this guy has like this fucking like bad idea. You look at his haircut.
Yeah.
You said he had an Edgar, so I mean, there you go, dude. Like bad decisions all around.
Yep, pretty much.
But that's just the thing too. It's like you hear people with their fucking loud music in their cars or whatever, and just fucking rattling the shit out of their car, and the car is normally a piece of shit. It's like, you want to double the value of your vehicle, fill up the tank, that kind of idea.
Yeah.
And so like, and it's just like the horrible music, it's just and that's what you hear like out in like these parties where you get like a noise complaint or something, and it's like, well, yeah, nobody wants to hear that fucking song. Like, put on some Skinner, you know, like,
Yeah. Or it's like my last neighborhood, just a few months ago. Although I like this neighbor who lives across the street, but the guy was always having parties on fucking Sunday nights. What is it with the Pisces partying on Sunday? And they get up like nothing at 4 a.m. to go working on Monday.
Yeah.
Like, how do they do that? I don't understand that. But anyway, they're up late at night, doing karaoke parties. And yeah, and the fucking whole street is just lined with pickups. You know what I mean? It's like you can't park anywhere because of this fucking party. But yeah, that gets a little annoying. But I remember when I lived up in the Bay Area, karaoke is very popular with the Asian communities, and
a lot of Filipinos, huh?
Filipinos and Chinese and Vietnamese, because that I lived in a neighborhood
Yeah.
that was it was nothing but Asian, and it was like different Asians, but they fucking love karaoke. And so I would hear it like every night, So anyway, what are you going to do?
But I mean, it worked out for Journey.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, they got that Filipino dude. Remember the lead
Oh,
singer?
that's right.
Yeah,
He sounds just like Steve Perry.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be down.
I mean, I can imagine. I mean,
I think Steve Perry's back. I think he got back with Journey. I think
he?
they're doing like a reunion tour or some shit.
geez, all right.
I just heard that not too long. It could be fake. Who knows? Who cares?
Made it on AI. It's not even Steve Perry.
No, I think I saw a post. He does posts on like X or whatever.
Yeah.
And I think he's the one who announced it. So I was like, oh, that's cool. But anyway, yeah, singing in public, not for me.
Definitely not for me. Definitely not for me.
Anyway, what else is going on?
Shit, man. I was just kind of taking it in, really. I mean, just enjoying it. This is our first outdoor episode and the first one over at your place.
Yeah, this is cool. I was worried about like the direction, and the sun's just coming up. We had to put the canopy up, and it's all fucking catty squampus right now. But I did whip out the second flag that I bought, and Babe helped me hang it up. Thank you, Babe. She kind of helped me get stuff all clean.
Nah, man, you rolled out the red carpet, dude. When I showed up, and
Yeah.
I had a bunch of animals greet me at the door.
Yeah.
I'm trying to take a shit in front of me.
Oh yeah, that was Victor. He was nervous for whatever reason.
Well, he knew the podcast was happening.
Yeah.
I get nervous too. Sometimes I have to go before we start.
He's the problem child. It's like every possible thing that can go wrong, he's responsible. He's so freaking annoying. He's a sweetheart, but he's he's annoying. And then to make matters worse, we got another animal. We already have fucking 4 cats, right? We have 2 dogs until last night. I'm at Roman's promotion, and I get this video from my wife, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? It's a bunch of German Shepherd puppies, and they're eating. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. And so when I got in the car, I was heading home. I go, what's that about? And she's like, they're German Shepherd puppies. And I'm like, okay. They're only $150. And I'm like, babe, you want one, huh? Because for those of you who don't know, Babe had a German Shepherd. Well, we both had a German Shepherd. His name was Gannon. And he was the goodest boy, man. He was just the greatest dog. A little over a year ago, he got sick, and his health went downhill rapidly, and we couldn't afford a bazillion-dollar vet bill to have something taken. We had some kind of mass inside of him. We couldn't afford that because it wasn't 100% that he would survive anyway. So we had to put him down, and it was like one of the toughest things us together had to do.
Yeah.
And yeah, she was out of sorts for like months. She still gets a flare up. She starts crying, and she thinks about him. And she made a little memorial. Actually, one of our family members made a thing for her, a little memoriam or whatever for Gannon. But yeah, she gets emotional. She loves German Shepherds, and they're great dogs.
Well, I mean, I didn't want to sound insensitive at all, but like, you got like thousands of dollars doctor bill. $150 new dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like slightly used,
Yeah.
certified pre-owned.
Yeah. I would never
But-
make that connection.
You
Especially
know,
in front of her.
Yeah, no. If she's gonna watch this, she's like, you motherfucker.
But yeah, it was a tough time, and I knew, but honestly, I would rather not have the rest of these animals. I'd be happy with just the German Shepherd, and I didn't want to just add to the fucking animal kingdom here. But she came home with one last night, and it was kind of. She feels there was some kind of divine intervention or whatever you call it, some kind of fate, because the one she got, and by the way, his name's Madden. She's a Raider fan, so of course, went from Gannon to now Madden, and it's a blonde German Shepherd, beautiful pup. He came right up to her, and another thing that sold her was they have this apricot tree at that house. By the way, she was at her best friend Rosie's, and Rosie had been telling her for like weeks, hey, they got puppies, because Rosie has a German Shepherd too. He's a little bit longer haired, but it's right across the street from Rosie's house, and she keeps pressuring her. They both went over there. She fell in love with this pup right away, and then something weird happened where they have this apricot tree, and the puppy goes up and grabs the apricot. And to Babe, that's like a sign, because we used to have this orange tree or some kind of citrus tree. We don't know what kind, because Gannon used to jump up there and grab these fucking citrus, fruit off. And that was his ball for the day. And he never had bad breath because he'd chew that motherfucker and it freshened his breath. And so, it was weird because after Gannon died, we finally found out that it was an orange tree.
Oh.
We never knew because that fucking dog would pick all the fruit off.
Well, if you Google it, it causes tumors.
Oh, fuck.
I'm just
Don't
kidding.
say
I,
that.
I don't know that for a fact, dude.
Dog, Babe's going to be, when she
Yeah, you
watches
fucking
this,
chop this fucking thing down. You got like a lemon tree or
yeah,
orange tree or whatever.
that's
an orange
I
tree,
think
huh?
that's an orange tree
Yeah.
there. So, that sold her, just the fact that he came up to her, and you could tell like that's his mama already. He's already up her ass. He's fitting in well here. I'm kind of on the fence, like, fuck, should we have gotten him? You know what I mean? Just an extra pet to worry about, which we do. When we're gone, and we were just worried about the fucking pets, and everybody seems to be assimilating. So they're all like fucking big happy family. All the cats, all the dogs. It's like we're fucking running around here. Well, you saw him when he came in. He was
Yeah.
like, it was like a fucking petting zoo when he walked. Anyway, so we got a new dog. His name's Madden, and new member of the family. The end.
You asked me what I had going on, and I said something, and then you
I
told me,
triggered.
like, a whole start.
Wait,
Yeah.
like John? Oh, go ahead. I got something to tell you about my dad, though.
Well,
But
no,
go
I
ahead.
totally forgot what I was talking about. But in the meantime, you're talking about your dog here, your new puppy, the addition to the family. And I'm still I'm sitting here, I'm chuckling a little bit because I'm looking at the video. Well, we use the front-facing camera to record.
Mm-hmm.
And I see these two douchebags on there with fucking like Hawaiian shirts on, and I was just like, "What the fuck, dude?"
We're like psychic twins, huh?
Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
Is that like when women are together with all the time, their fucking periods link up, or
Yeah.
our fashion's going to be linking up like that
Yeah, no,
subconsciously?
our periods linked up today. That was pretty cool. We're on the same cycle. What was a full moon? But well, tell me about your dad. I'm enjoying my cigar. Go ahead.
Okay, so I've talked a little bit about my dad, and him and I are different in a way we think. I saw something on
If
Facebook.
he shows up with a Hawaiian cigar, fucking shirt, and a
I don't
cigar.
think he'd be caught dead in a Hawaiian shirt.
Oh, okay.
In all
All right.
honesty.
All right.
But anyway, I was looking at Facebook Reels last night, and I came across this video, and it's some black comedian. I think it's kind of like an Arabic name, Ali Sadiq, I think.
I just call him comedians. Go
Something
ahead.
Sadiq. Anyway, I started watching the set, and he's telling a story about when he first got into prison. He was like 19 years old, and I don't got to go down. It was it was a fairly lengthy,
Sorry.
reel. It might have been like, I don't know, 5 minutes long or whatever, but it wasn't him just doing regular comedy jokes. He was actually telling a story, And it was, to me, it was funny, but it took time to get to the very end, right? So I thought, okay, my dad, ex-con, I thought I would send it to him, that he would get a kick out of it. And so,
Hey boy, is this your fucking podcast? He's all upset.
so this is how I know he won't watch our podcast.
Oh.
So he sends me a message. Well, first it's an angry emoji. And then he's like, he talks too much. And then I'm thinking to myself, I was laughing when I read it this morning. I was like, yeah, heaven forbid you, tell a fucking story without words. You know what I mean? The guy who was telling a story, and my dad's talking about, he got mad because the guy was talking too much. I mean, I don't understand that way of thinking.
Yeah, he's not gonna watch this.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
exactly. He'll probably start watch you talk about Xfinity, and then he'll be like, oh, this guy talks too much.
No, definitely on the podcast, I'm the one that talks too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he don't like to hear me anyway. He probably doesn't hear
He probably
anything.
doesn't want to hear me.
He's
either.
like this when I talk, so I just thought it was funny. I'm like, this fucking guy, like, really? He's telling a story. Yeah, he talks too much.
It's kind of hard, man. I'm just enjoying this, dude. Like it's nice out here.
It really is.
It's fucking just having a cup of coffee and bullshitting, and it's like the whole idea of what we normally just fucking do is just come out and bullshit and fucking record.
Yeah.
And hopefully people like what we're talking about. And
It's funny, I haven't heard the chickens are not too loud right now.
well, the cat's over there keeping it under control.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, you motherfuckers, they're recording.
Yeah. But it's peaceful out here. I like to come out. Like my wife and I were out here early in the morning and we're just sitting here bullshitting. My wife she's telling her story and she's loud. I go, babe, it's like kind of early, kind of loud. She's like, I am? Trinity and the baby were up and we were all out here just chopping it up. Animals fucking running everywhere. It's really peaceful.
Yeah,
it's beautiful out here right now. I mean, I could start to feel the heat coming.
A little bit, yeah.
But yeah, I love my backyard. Like I try to spend as much time back here as possible.
Well, that's why we were like, hey, let's do this shit hella early, because yesterday it was fucking hot, man. And
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, dude, you know how I do on the heat. And I'm like, nah, I'm good.
And then later on, we're celebrating Bob's birthday. He's gonna come over, and I think he's gonna barbecue. I'm not sure. I'm not doing shit because it's not my deal. You know what I mean? I'm just like, yeah, here's the venue. We got tables and chairs and canopy, but I'm not. My wife and I aren't donating anything but our
In the backyard.
hospitality.
Yeah.
So, it's gonna be hot, and I'm probably gonna wear this today. I don't care what they say.
We already did. We put it on the internet, dude. So
I
it doesn't
know.
matter, yeah. No, we
And
don't
see,
care what
I was
anybody
just
says.
doing this as a joke when I told my wife I got it out last night because I hadn't wore this since Auntie Dawn's 70th birthday. That was a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know what? I'm going to wear this with this hat. And I can't remember where I got this hat. Somebody got it for me. But anyway, I was like, I'm going to wear this because I know Ace is coming. And he's probably just going to wear all black. Well, kind of. He wore black, but he shows up in his fucking Hawaiian shirt. I'm like, damn, what a coinky dink.
So, like, normally with the green screen, so what I've learned is that if you have like blue, it'll actually kind of take that out too. So blues and greens, like you can use a blue screen also and it'll do the same thing.
Oh, really?
So I was like, well, shit, I'm never going to wear this at home,
Yeah.
with the screen behind us, because it might, next thing you know, I'm just a fucking talking head, right?
We should do that one time.
Just wear green.
Get
Yeah.
green shirts and just maybe a green hat too, just to see what it does.
It just fucks up the episode. But yeah, all I can tell you right now, it's just going to be this.
If we just had like a jumpsuit or some kind of fucking whatever and it just shows our face, that'd be hilarious.
We'll just go back to audio, that one. It's just the background.
Oh, God.
Anyway, none of this behind us is actually JP's place. This is the green screen right now. We're actually still at my place doing it. I had to add airplane noises so that way it sounded like
Fucking chickens?
Yeah. No, those were there already.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, no, just fucking coming out, man, and enjoying the morning, having some coffee and some of the peanut butter whiskey. That was a hit last time.
Yeah, and it's fucking strong too. I already feel it. Because at some point I'm going to have to nap before everybody comes over.
What time's everyone coming over?
I think about, I don't know, 1:32.
Okay, it's
Something like that.
no. You should wait till it gets really hot.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
But I think Bob's bringing a couple canopies. Like I said, we got all these tables and chairs, and I don't know how many people are coming, to be honest. But I know some of Bob's people on his dad's side are going to be coming. So,
Oh, there goes the neighborhood.
yeah.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
But anyway, happy birthday, Bob.
Yeah, happy birthday, Bob.
Roman's birthday is coming up next Tuesday. Oh, that sucks. I'm not going to get him on Tuesday because I'm switching, and that's his actual birthday.
Oh,
Oh well, and the only reason I'm doing it is because they're doing the road work here, so I wouldn't be able to get them during the day. But it's all right. One day later, it's not gonna hurt. Plus, I'm getting them pizza and a cake. So, yeah, we're gonna make that Roman Day next Wednesday.
right on, man.
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday, Roman.
Happy birthday, Rome. 14 years old.
Wow, dude.
I know.
That shit
Crazy.
goes by fast, man.
Yeah, it does. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, no, we're coming up on a birthday also.
Yeah, our 1 year
Yeah.
on July 1st.
Yeah, not January.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, that honestly, dude, like it's been quite the run for this. I mean,
Yeah,
for
for
us,
sure.
like we've been, putting out content here for a minute now, and it's something I look forward to all the time, and hopefully people look forward to new episodes, and we'll continue to do it.
Yeah.
As long as we can, I guess, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, pretty soon it'll be a happy birthday Ace and I podcast.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true. Huh?
yeah.
We should call that the happy birthday episode.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and then plus it's 250th birthday of the United States of America. Did you know
Yeah, 3 days after. Yeah, yeah.
that? Anyway, but yeah,
I think this is a bigger deal.
yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
For at least 15 of us.
Yeah, yeah. Well, maybe not even that. It's probably just me and you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the selection of shorts you've been doing too. This cracked me up. God, I can't believe how good a quality it is. I see it. I watch it on TV sometimes instead of my phone,
Yeah.
but it's like really good quality.
Yeah, no, it's
Like you see all my imperfections.
no, that's what we were going for. Yeah, we're not hiding anything. It's not it's not like we had time to put makeup on and recording, trying to get the best quality of video out with the 4K.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, just I mean, because you want people to like it. I mean, not only what we're saying, but like visually and audio.
Mhm.
It's so somebody told me this, and it's this guy from work, one of the IT guys. If your video is fucked up, like people can see past that, but when the audio is bad, they just cut it off.
Oh, that makes
And I mean,
sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
Like my dad. He
yeah,
just cuts it off.
yeah. Well, no, it's like I didn't want to hear this much this long, so he just cuts it off.
It's like fucking. He probably got like through 2 minutes and fucking lost his shit.
He couldn't watch a short. He was like, "Fuck this guy." I was like, "Man, they're only 2 minutes." Yeah, no, it's so it's kind of funny because I'll go back, once the video is up and live for everybody to watch, I'll go back and I'm watching it kind of, in the background at work or wherever I'm at, and then so I'm like, I'll pause it and I'll see what time it was. I'll screenshot it. I'm like, that's a perfect short. So I had a couple of them, and JP, you were talking about your boy on the last episode or one of the episodes prior, and just him talking, and I was like, oh man, it kind of gets you again. You start listening to it. That's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I sat on my balls, and I was like, no, this is it right here. I was like, I had a choice, dude. I was like, no, this was going to be the one. This is.
I had a little bit of a reaction from that on TikTok, because when he sends me the shorts, he puts it on YouTube for the shorts, and then I'll take it and I'll put it on, all the other formats, social media formats, and got some good reaction from that on TikTok. So that's good, because usually, like, even though I have it, the Ace and I podcast on the TikTok,
Yeah.
all I do is post fucking memes with music on it,
Yeah.
But every once in a while, I'll put our shit on there. And I put Roman's promotion on there last night too. But yeah, I got some good reaction from our shorts. So yeah, I think that makes a difference. Give people a little taste test.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, then they want the full fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're not committing to the full episode right away. They just kind of like it's almost like a trailer to every episode, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. They want
kind of picking out the.
give them the tip and they want the whole thing afterwards. I know I do.
Well, like any other trailer, though, we probably give the best parts,
Yeah.
and then they're like, "Oh, these guys talk too much." It's like, yeah, no,
Fuck.
but
Anyway, I don't have anything to say.
really,
Yeah, because I was thinking about like, oh, what am I going to talk about? Like, well, I'm just talking about Roman's promotion and this is like, fuck, I blew my load already.
yeah,
So we're just going to sit here and smoke and,
yeah.
and I don't know, burn time.
No, I mean we normally have something that comes up, and it's kind of the thing. It's like I never know which direction stuff's gonna go, and last time you wanted to talk about politics, and I didn't want to.
Yeah, it's like part of me wants it. I don't know. I don't want to talk politics.
Yeah,
really.
no.
It's really hard because like I was getting fired up this morning just looking at Threads. I think I'm gonna get rid of Threads. The whole reason I got rid of X was because of the politics, right? So then I got Threads, and I kind of liked it for a minute because it was mostly sports shit.
Yeah,
Right. And, there's a lot of NFL and Major League Baseball news and I was like enjoying it. And then somehow fucking political shit starts, getting in there and I'm getting little arguments with people. But a lot of that shit that they post on there, I honestly think it's just people that like to just, rabble rouse.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And like trolling. And it's funny the amount of people that get on there and just like putting in their 2 cents, and a lot of it is like the same shit. Like nobody's really original.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And like I'm like, all right, I'm seeing what's going on here. This is all bullshit. This whole argument thing. It's like I'm not even getting involved anymore. But I still read it and it gets me all fired up. Some stupid shit like this Carmelo Anthony thing. And, a lot of it's lies. It's like, I can't believe people just flat out put lies. It's all a Google search away, all the information. And yet these people are posting shit that is just absolutely untrue. And it gets the masses all worked up.
but I think isn't that the whole idea? Isn't that what they're going
Yeah,
for?
I think so. But it's like, it makes me wonder, it's like, who's behind it? Is it just their own personal getting off on people arguing?
We need a
online?
scandal. Like the Ace and I podcast, we need something that's
I know.
like where it gets everybody.
Like you and I should just beef.
Yeah.
Call each other cunts.
Yeah, no.
Go back and forth.
I'm like, can you believe this fucking guy with the shirt? Like that. Yeah, we got to go back and forth with something. It'll become popular.
You know what? I was gonna do a meme. I think I still might. I was gonna remember on Fast Times at Ridgemont High
Oh, okay.
where Spicoli's dreaming.
Yeah,
And they're interviewing him. He talked about, well, what about such and such and such? He's like, oh, those guys are fags. I was gonna do one with the Ace and I podcast and then have Spicoli say, oh, those guys are fags. Thought that'd be perfect, but some of these fucking social media sites,
Yeah, we'd be like taken off.
they
because of-
flag you and they get rid of it, so like the point gets lost. Anyway, I make some great memes.
and that's how we got banned from Facebook.
Actually, they've been pretty lenient. I think they kind of changed their shit because they were getting called on it. Like, what about free speech and all that shit?
Well, now that we're America again.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
So, so they're not flagging me for putting fag or,
Yeah.
some of the other words.
Yeah. Like every so often, man, I'd be like, hey, where'd JP go? I thought you unfriended me.
I slipped up.
You just got banned for like 3 weeks.
Yeah. That's why I like Instagram because
The fucked up part is I did hit like.
oh,
I was like, oh.
and shared it.
Yeah. But I didn't get banned.
It's fucked. I never understood that. It's like sometimes like I'll find something on Facebook and I think it's funny and I share it and I get flagged.
Yeah.
And other times I remember getting dinged for something I posted 5 years ago. And I'm like, what the fuck's that about? They finally got around to my shit and they're gonna give me a fucking 30 days.
Jeez. You got suspended from Facebook.
I mean, it's probably all automated. It probably isn't some single person there. Like, oh, nope, yep, this one right here. I try to, I'm trying to be a little bit more reserved, but on
You're doing a bad job.
I know. Well, especially on Instagram because they have so much great shit. You know, a lot of racial shit. You know, it's funny. You know, it's funny shit. You know, it's like it's all in like good humor.
Yeah.
Like I had this one black friend. He's like a coworker I had way back when I lived in the Bay Area. His name's Mark Tynes. Hopefully he watches because I send him clips every once in a while. He actually had a laugh on your Corona.
Oh shit. Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
Anyway, I sent him so many racist shit, and him and I go back and forth. He's always sending me gay shit, calling me a homo. It's like I like that kind of relationship.
What's this guy humor? I mean, we're taking it lightly. It's not like you're upset about stuff.
Honestly, Victor, the fucking pain in the ass, Queensland.
Your dog's gay?
Yeah, he's gay for sure.
Yeah.
But Mark Tynes is the one that sold me him.
Probably a gay dog.
Yeah.
That joke's on you.
Did it on purpose.
It kind of like hit me the other day. We were talking. Well, so this year Cinco de Mayo was on a Tuesday, so everybody made this comment. Well, it lined up on a Tuesday, so it's a Taco Tuesday, right? And that was like a big old fucking thing that people were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was like 4 people really. And then so I was sitting there and I was like, okay, well I'm getting Friday off, and it was the 19th, and I had to look it up because I'm like, I don't know, you tell me I got a day off, I'm not going to question it, right? And then I looked it up and it was Juneteenth, so it's June 19th. And it happened to be on a Friday, and I was like, well shit, do we call this Black Friday? I was like, is that wrong to say? Or is it already taken?
I never knew what the hell Juneteenth was. It's a commemorative thing for the end of slavery.
Yeah.
I didn't know that until just a few days ago. I looked it up. I go, what's this motherfucker shit?
Well, no, man. For me, I don't care what it is. If you're gonna make it national holiday, I'm good, man. I'll take the fucking day. I don't even need to know what it's about. I still don't know what Christmas is about, and I'll fucking take it, dude. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Give me the day off, and then when it lands on a Friday, that much better. I don't even care.
Absolutely. In fact, I think Christmas is on a Friday this year.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
It'd be better if it was on a Thursday.
Oh yeah.
Because then it would be like a 4-day weekend, right? They usually would do that.
Well, normally at that time of the year, because Christmas and then New Year's, kind of that's one after the other, right? You got 1 week, and then the fall 7 days later, it's normally New Year's Eve or New Year's Day or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I always plan it out where I take this block of time out where I only take 6 days, but I end up with 12 days off or something.
No, but you would have to put it in fairly early because you went on the county.
Oh, fuck 'em, I'm not doing it.
The other, the government agencies, they don't want all their employees off for an extended period of time. So it's the people with the seniority or tenure, because I've been with companies nope, you can't get that off. You know what I mean? So you get what you get. No more time during they're not giving you any vacation time in December.
Yeah, no, it's.
But you had a luxury.
Yeah, no, it's pretty lenient with me, so it's not that bad. I mean, if you ask for the next day off or something, no one's really oh, you can't do that.
Yeah.
And it's funny because you brought up the county, and it just kind of reminded me of something that happened just yesterday, actually. And so we have a contract with our county vehicles. We take our county vehicles over to some car wash in Madera, and they obviously you're not paying for anything. They come over there with this little receipt and this book of your vehicle number and all this stuff. So you just drive your county vehicle through, and it's one of those automated ones. You got there's a couple of kids there, and they scrub the car, and it's still fucking a mess. And then you sit in the car while you drive through it or whatever, and then all that shit just happens. Those fucking weird brushes just kind of swing back and forth. Who's that one?
Let me see. Liam.
That's Liam.
Hi, baby. That's Liam. His brother is behind the camera. That's Conan.
He's actually producing today. So Conan, thank you.
Babe named them because they're both gingers. She's like, I don't give them Irish names. So we got Conan O'Brien Vargas, and we got Liam Neeson Vargas back here.
Right. And this one knows things.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. It's if his kittens ever come up missing.
Huh. You will find them, and you will kill them. Huh.
So we're, again, we have this contract or whatever. And so I take the vehicle yesterday. I take my county vehicle over there and I drive through and, come up to that first kid who's like giving you the little ticket, inside and out or just outside wash. I'm like, fuck it, give me the works, right? And it's every so often or whatever, and it's starting to warm up, and so like it's nice because you don't have to like deal with this stuff yourself, which you shouldn't. It's not my car, and so I drive in there, and then they fucking scrub the car clean, on the outside. You get out to the end of the car wash, and then you have to drive up, and then the other kids are over there. They're vacuuming, and I say kids, they're just young men. They're vacuuming, and they do the windows and all that shit. So I do this thing where I pull up, and they tell you, they keep kind of pulling you forward or whatever, and it's like, all right, cool, and stop. So I leave the fucking vehicle there. I leave the keys there. I walk inside, do the paperwork. And then I'll, maybe grab a Monster or something, just fucking have a drink or whatever. It's a convenience store. So it's a gas station, car wash.
Mm-hmm.
And so then, they do this thing where they put their hand up and they're like, your vehicle's ready. And I feel like such a shithole every fucking time, dude, but I don't tip them.
Oh.
But here's the thing: this is not my personal vehicle. Like,
yeah.
And then there's times where like you have like a fleet of vehicles that you're like, oh, okay, I'm gonna take a few.
You shouldn't have to tip.
I know, I know I shouldn't, but I still feel bad because it's hot as fuck. These dudes just wiped everything down.
Yeah.
And sometimes I feel like just telling them, I'm like, hey man, like it doesn't matter. Like just kind of, if I could see out the windshield,
Half-ass it.
yeah.
Half-ass it.
Yeah,
You're not gonna get a tip.
Don't work too hard because I'm not giving you money. Like I just feel bad about it because I don't know, maybe it's just me, but yeah, no, that was yesterday, dude. When we started talking about the county right now, it just kind of reminded me. I was like, fuck, I don't ever give these guys money, but it's not my car.
Well, driving Uber, I have to take my car in to get cleaned. I usually go to Red Carpet, the one on Ashland and Blackstone area. I go there and I get the fucking like bargain wash. It's like $17 or something. And so
I just got you with the smoke.
no, that's cool. No, it's
Wait,
fine.
how about now?
No, this one didn't even stink. I like these cigars. It's like, in fact, I'm savoring mine because I might be smoking on that all day.
Oh, right on.
But especially later when everybody leaves, I'm watching X-Files. Love X-Files. Brings back so many memories. But anyway.
It's like 6:30. All right, everybody out.
Start turning off lights. But yeah, I go to Red Carpet and there's usually good people there. I love watching the old people try to get popcorn out of that machine.
Oh yeah.
And it's like watching old people fuck. Ironically, it's like they're so fucking slow and they're like, and then they're eating it before they're even shutting the door. The popcorn. I'm like,
wait, we're still talking about popcorn, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
And so they eat and they drop half of it on their shirts. Like I could watch old people eat popcorn at Red Carpet all fucking day. It's hilarious. Talk
Or
about
fuck.
people watch. Yeah, or fuck.
Yeah.
Does that include watching myself in the mirror jerk off?
Well, we're old people now, dude. Yeah, I was reaching for it too.
But anyway, I always tip. Okay, I get the bargain wash. It's the cheapest, and really all they do is they vacuum it, and it goes to the thing, and they're all wiping it kind of half-ass as it's coming down the line, and then they just, they pull it in. It's still wet in certain areas. They're like, all right, there you go. What I'll do is I'll get a 20. I'll pay for it. Whatever change, that's what I'm giving them as a tip.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I'll get the whole shebang, make sure it's all polished and armor-alled. I'll do that maybe once every few months.
It's like here,
Yeah.
they're just changed 48.
Yeah.
Why don't you get yourself something nice?
When they do the nicer wash, obviously I'm gonna tip them a little better. But I feel bad for the vacuum guys.
That's the guys. That's the last guy you see.
Because the people that usually get tipped are the people who are doing the final shit. You know what I mean? But the vacuum guys, I try to give them like a couple bucks. Like this one time, I left like $2 on either side of the dash, and because I thought I left a note, but they didn't even read it. For the vacuum dudes, I think it was like a Post-it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it goes through the whole fucking routine. It parks. Anyway, I tipped that girl, and I'm like, hey, the vacuum guys are supposed to take it. It's like, oh, I'll give it to them. I'm like, no, I'll get it. So I grabbed it, and then she looked at me like, bitch.
Yeah.
But I ran it over to the vacuum guys because I think it's important that they should get. I don't know if they do like restaurants where they
They split them.
Yeah, they've split
Yeah,
the
yeah.
tips, but I feel like those guys every once in a while need a good, kind of incentive for what they do.
Well, these guys yesterday weren't splitting shit. I was like, this isn't my car. I ain't giving you nothing. Sorry. And the worst part is like I was saying right now, that there's like a fleet of vehicles, and sometimes you're like, you know what, I'm gonna take a couple of these other ones over there. And every time, man, I just have this like fucking shame where I have to like go home and do that Da Vinci Code thing where I'm just whipping myself because I feel like an asshole. Yeah, no, I mean, imagine that day. It costed me more to fucking go get all the cars washed than I made at work. I'm like, fuck that, dude. I ain't tipping you.
Yeah. I hate that guilt that kind of sticks with you for certain things. I try to I try to make up for it in some way. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
man, I should have did this, I should have did that. And you know what, in all honesty, like paying it forward or giving it to somebody else, that doesn't do the trick. Sometimes you gotta go like that would have bugged me if
Yeah.
it was red carpet and I didn't tip. I
Yeah.
would go back the next day or, later that day when I actually had change. You know what I mean? I would go hunt that person down and say, hey, yeah, you did my car, I didn't tip you. Here you go. So I don't know. That's just me.
But all like, I mean, it's still, they're doing a decent job, but tips are still deserving, dude. Like, it's like if you deserve it or not, because so prior to COVID, I'll go, they used to have the, well, they reopened since, but they had the Chick Chansey buffet.
I've never been there.
It's actually decent food. The price is not bad, and it's it's a buffet, all you can eat, right? And so they had shut down because of COVID, and if you're over there trying to grab some fucking macaroni and a pizza and a fucking some kind of Chinese food, they were like, no, you're gonna get COVID doing this, so we shut it down. And so they reopened. Well, prior to shutting down, before they had like a little drink station, and they just had all the little glasses stacked, and you go over there, you grab a glass, they had an ice machine, then you go figure out whichever drink you want, and they had different, the fountain drink basically, and then they had like orange juice and like cranberry juice, those little, just go serve yourself or whatever. And so COVID happened, they shut down, everything shut down. And they reopened, and then so what happened was they had all the same food stations basically open back up, but that drink station never came back. And so I know, you go over there and you pay, and then you go, somebody takes you to a table, and then you leave your receipt there. And it's not like you're, having to sit there and wait for somebody to take your order. It's a fucking buffet. You just go grab a plate and serve yourself whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
And so I come back.
He came to say hi.
Yeah, I saw that. And so I'm sitting there, and like almost like completed a whole fucking plate of food, and meanwhile, like the person who's supposed to bring you a drink, because they never put the drinks back out. Eventually they come back around, and like sometimes it's not that busy, so I'm like, what the fuck? Like, where are they at? Like, how come we're not? Where's my drink? And sure enough, like they're just like, no kind of fucking hurry. That person is also the person that brings your drink. They clear the plates that you've already used. So like if you go back for some sort of dessert or fruit or whatever, when you're done, they'll, can I take this? And I'm always like polite. I don't want to be shitty to anybody, right? I'm like, oh yeah, please, thank you. Or sometimes I'll even like stack stuff so that way it's just ready to go. That kind of idea.
We do that.
Yeah. So well, not only that. Not only are you like making it easier for them, but also you don't have shit all over the place, right? Like there's fucking food and plates and stuff. And so the thing that bothers me though, dude, is like I sit there with like a cup of soda or something, and I'm almost like I gotta ration this bitch. Like if I don't fucking save this, I might not have enough to drink later on because they're not coming back.
Right.
And so, when I have like the one person who is like, oh yeah, I hey, you guys doing all right? Everybody good? And they're like, hey, can I get you some more? And then on top of that, they remember Pepsi. I'm like, well, shit, man, this is pretty good because it's a dark soda. You had like fucking 5 other choices, right? Mm-hmm. And then the guy comes over and he brings you another, or even better yet, like, well, this is a solid black glass or cup or whatever, but like they could see that you're down to like almost to the bottom of your cup, and they just automatically bring you one. Like you're getting money.
Right.
Other people, dude, it's like, what the fuck? Like I get that you have more than me to watch, but this is also like your job, and you've taken the ability away from me to just go ahead and grab myself something because I'm capable of getting it my own.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's been to the point at times where I'm like, hey, where do you get sodas at? You know, like I'm just fucking like, I become that guy where I'm just like, where,
You walk up,
Yeah.
and you're like, rattle the glass.
well, I'm back there with all the workers and shit. I'm over there by the soda machine, just like, what time are you at? You know, because I'm becoming a fucking employee at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm getting my own drink, I'm like, well, shit, man. And then, yeah, no, it's just that. It's just one of those things where it's like, hey, if you're not gonna fucking let me do this, then can you stay on top of it?
I love great service at restaurants. I appreciate it, because there are certain areas where certain places that it's hit or miss, but they're sticklers at Letty's, and every once in a while they drop the ball, like Henry that one time.
Yeah.
He forgot our beer, but they
How
got
dare you?
they got good backup over there, So and they're real, sticklers for. Hey, how you doing? You good? You good? Can I help you do that? They got good customer service, and that's one of the. It's like they don't really have the greatest food. You know what I mean? Fumble.
It happens.
They don't have like the greatest food. Like I can go anywhere else in town, but I go there just for, it's very they're very hospitable. So it keeps me coming back.
So what just happened right now? And I'm guessing you wrapped up your part of it. I don't want to cut you off.
No, that's right. I'm done.
Yeah, no, it's what do you call it? So when you smoke a cigar, and this is something that some people don't know, and I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't even fucking care. But part of the etiquette
I
is,
know my dad doesn't.
well, he quit listening a long time ago. I was like, anyway, there I was at the car, and
Talks too much.
yeah, he talk fucking get to the points.
He wants the punchline first.
Yeah, right. I don't tip.
All right.
So there I was at the car. I had to go backwards for him.
Oh god.
No, so there's a couple of things when it comes to smoking cigars, and like I've been doing it for some time already, and what do you call it? Well, shit, like over probably like 30 years of smoking cigars, and one of the things that like you kind of learn over the time or whatever is that when you have a cigar, you're not supposed to flick the ash like people have cigarettes.
Oh, I actually did that earlier. Okay.
And you kind of, I mean, but I'm not like some fucking dick who's gonna be like, hey man, what the hell?
Yeah.
Like I call you
That's
out on
not
it.
proper cigar etiquette.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Like what did you invite me to? Like you just start getting upset.
Heathen.
Yeah, you're not getting a tip. But no, it's one of those things where you kind of leave it on there every now and then. The ash will get a little bit too long, so you put it down or something, it'll fall off on its own. But that's part of the whole thing is just leaving it on there.
Yeah, that was a big old nugget.
Dude, yeah, it came off. The good thing is they're not hot anymore when they come off, so I just kind of scooped it up, and then the ash just kind of. So when I smoke cigars, I like to wear a lot of gray, so that way it kind of blends in with the ash.
I like ash on my lap, not ash.
Yeah, no, it's
Dun-dun-dun.
yeah, we need that button. But no, that's yeah, that just happened right now, and so I'm over here cleaning myself off and shit, and I was like, oh man. But,
Anyway, well, hey, we learned something today.
yeah, it wasn't important like most of the stuff we talk about, but I mean, if you picked up on something, oh hey, I got some pretty good. Well, let me ask you. So, like, I do talk to people that listen to the podcast. What kind of feedback do you get, if any?
Well, I mean, not really a lot, really, except my wife. She always comments.
Yeah.
She's been wanting to come on. We got to make room for her here soon because she's got a lot to talk about. But it's just usually people like I know because I've been promoting it to pretty much strangers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like it's all about the comments, or it's my wife, it's Bob. You know what I mean? Mario never watches. My dad will never watch it. It's like they're all strangers. So I really don't. You probably get more feedback because you actually work at a place where you promoted. So.
Well, yeah, that's probably. Well, I mean, that's what I was going to get to too, also, because there's certain people that I see, daily at work or whatever, and I have my whole like fucking corner at work is just like Ace and I podcast stuff or whatever. Whether I have been handing out the coasters or stickers or constantly just talking about it. I'm pretty sure people are tired of hearing it or whatever, but on the last episode we were talking about guns, and there are some women who are not big on guns, but I did hear that at least it was, pretty interesting. We didn't go into too much like technical detail or whatever, but
Yeah, because I'm not an expert. I just know what I know. It's from my own experience.
they were like, it's just one of those, like, it was a good story. So that was kind of cool to hear, because like there's certain things that we talk about, and I'm always worried like, oh, we're gonna lose people on this because nobody gives a fuck about that. It's just me and you that like it.
Yeah.
But you're gonna listen.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about it. Fast forward if you don't like it. And yeah, no, it was kind of cool to hear that, because again, it's not everyone's thing, basically.
Yeah.
And the fact that we were still kind of like, it was still like a general story about just that, and still made it somewhat interesting.
Well, it's kind of the same as, I think it's comparable to, when people write or make movies, write books, whatever, they do like a ton of research and then they apply it to whatever they're, creating. I was told when I first wanted to become a writer is, you can go do all that stuff and just fucking throw a bunch of bullshit, research and throw some bullshit on there. But I felt better about using stuff that I know, right? So when I write a story, yeah, I might get a little fantastic here and there, some fiction in there, but the foundation is always stuff that I know, right? I'd rather write about, experiences that actually happened to me, something I've heard, something, experiencing could be not only just from yourself, but other people. You know what I mean? It's still your experience because you were there or whatever. Here on the podcast, it's important to just, I think just bring up topics about stuff that I don't try to overreach, and if I feel like I am, I'll be like, don't quote me on it. I have to do more investigating. You know what I mean? It's like we come on here and we just bullshit about stuff we know, and we don't try to, make it seem like we're experts.
No, we never claim to be experts on anything.
Yeah, because I don't know, it's ingenuine. You know what I mean? I think what's great about this podcast is just us bullshitting.
Yeah, it's just real, dude.
And we want to be real and hopefully, that's another reason why we want to have guests. It's like it'd be nice if they were lined up down the street, but it's like we keep saying, hey, come on, like we want to hear your story, and we'll try to ping off of it a little bit. Otherwise, we're gonna be running out of shit to talk about.
I mean, honestly, dude, as long as I've known you, I don't think we've ever had shit like run out of shit to talk about.
Yeah, that's true.
every day there's something new. I mean,
Yeah, like the whole sitting on the balls thing.
Yeah, well, you didn't do that like 3 months ago, and you didn't have that story.
Yeah.
I mean, I would probably not tell too many people I don't fucking tip the guy that, cleans the vehicle that doesn't belong to me. Yeah. But it's just these little things that you kind of pay attention to. And I think that's kind of what makes this whole podcast, is that we pay attention to stuff that happens around us.
Right.
And then we come and we share it. And I think that's what all this has been.
Yeah.
And, there's constant stuff that you just kind of watch and look at, the person from work who fucking, I was supposed to know who they were, and it's kind of the, do you know who I am guy, that kind of stuff that comes up or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the moment you're like, fuck this guy. But later on you kind of laugh about stuff and you're like, oh, I got to share this.
Yeah. The whole reason I started talking about, I wanted to talk about the guns thing for a while. But when you were talking about that guy, I thought about the gun snobs.
Oh, yeah.
And so that's why I wanted to start off with that. So, one story kind of leads to another. But I just noticed it's hard. Like I didn't come to this podcast with really any kind of topics. And
but we play off each other a lot though.
We try to.
Yeah.
It's really hard when we're trying to get so many episodes in before a certain date. And so it's like, fuck, do I talk about this now? But at some point I'm going to talk about one book.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So we're going to talk a little bit about one of my books. I just been waiting for the right time, and seeing as we're going to have to do a few more episodes just to get on track to be on that 50th by our birthday. Yeah, I am gonna spend quite a bit of time talking about one of my books I'm trying to promote because it's I like conspiracy theories, and I'm always like I'm a big fan of paranormal shit. I love X Files. We'll talk about X Files too. Um, and you used to watch it, didn't you?
You want to know? I was just gonna tell you, and I've never watched it.
They have it streaming on Disney.
Yeah.
And when it was out I think it was every Thursday night on Fox for like 6 years, I was watching every episode. Some of them, like I'm rewatching, they're
Yeah.
a little cheesy, just how it is, but back then it was like, whoa, that's crazy. It just got me. I think that's what first got me into conspiracy theories and paranormal was watching that show. And I was in my early 20s and I was, still impressionable, but I fucking loved that show. They had an offshoot show called Millennium. It only went 2 years, and I need to get those DVDs because I loved Millennium more than X Files. But they don't stream it.
Oh.
All because the second season they did an unlicensed song or something, and they were in a lawsuit or something crazy, and so because of that, they won't stream it. It's like, couldn't they edit that shit out at this point? So they don't stream it, so you can only get it like on DVD or VHS.
Oh, that's weird.
I know. So I don't even have a DVD player, but I got to get me a DVD player, and I want to get the Millennium season 1 and 2 box set. So if you guys are out there and you guys like that show, or if you want to give me an early birthday gift, you can,
You know what's funny? You're talking about DVDs and stuff, and like a lot of people either don't remember or don't realize, like depending on what age you are. But when Netflix started, they were mailing out DVDs to you.
I do remember that.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that. That's how you were able to get the subscription too, right?
So yeah, that's the subscription
It was
that
like
they
the
had.
download.
Well, no. It was prior. They used to have, and it was like, because like Blockbuster, Hollywood Video, all these little like mom and pop shops that had like before it was like VHS, and then it became DVD rentals. And you go over there and just rent a movie, and take it back or whatever. Now you can rent it for 48 hours. Watch it whenever the fuck you want, not have to rewind it. You don't have to drive back anywhere and drop it off. And, you go out and pick out a couple other movies. But when Netflix started, they had, it was just that. I mean, I'm telling people that probably remember, but there's some people that didn't even know.
Did they have like the Redbox thing?
It was, well, prior they would send it in that little like envelope sleeve or whatever. And then you would just like put it back, throw it in your mailbox, and they, receive it. Then they'd mail it back to you.
But they never had like a Redbox type of deal? Oh, okay.
No, you just dropped them off, and then the mail.
See, maybe I am
take 'em.
thinking about the Redbox then.
Oh, Redbox was like over in front of 7-Eleven, and you went over there and just like it was like a vending machine
Walgreens.
for like
Yeah.
and it was just a DVD vending machine, and then you'd have to drop it back in there, and it had like a little barcode, and then once you shoved it back in, it scanned your movie back in, and you didn't get charged like $20 like you just bought a movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this Netflix had originally started just sending out movies, and so it was a few episodes ago where I was talking, and I was talking about my kid and what he was talking about because I was talking about the podcast with him, and I remembered it after the fact when I was watching it. I was like, well, fuck, I was saying something, and we were already kind of buzzed. You started talking about something else, and I just like, yeah,
I remember.
yeah.
I wanted to hear what those kids said about our fucking show.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was that episode.
You know what steered us off? You saw me mixing beers.
Yeah, dude. It was something, man. And then next thing you know, we're like on a whole totally different subject or whatever.
Yeah.
So
finish the story.
yeah, dude, that's what it was. And I was like, anyway, he didn't fucking like the show. So you want some more coffee?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Fuck. I can refill it.
Do you want some more peanut butter whiskey?
I think I'm done for the day. Because I'm going to be drinking later, and
Yeah.
that's going to be Coors Light.
So then, anyway, they didn't like the podcast. I had nothing else. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I was like,
we derailed it again.
Yeah.
No, so my kid, because I was talking about the podcast with them, and I was like, he's like, yeah, it's pretty good, Pop. Like he's like looking at the quality of everything, and just how it looks with the green screen, and Well, the room that we record in used to be his room when he lived with me. And so, now it's, we have the green screen up and everything, and we go on there weekly and do our thing. And he was like, he's like, well, you've always like been, and he brought this up to me. He's like, you've always kind of just like figured shit out. Like you have this like, it was like a backhanded compliment. He's like, you have this like, he basically called me Rain Man. He's like, you have this like autistic way of like just like fucking doing stuff, like figuring things out. But he used that word for me, and I'm like, what the fuck, man? I'm like, he goes, remember like you used to like do the fire sticks? And I was like, okay, yeah. And then he was like,
Illegal?
yeah, it was. Well, then prior to that, I remember when I was working for the city, I had a computer in my vehicle because we're out on the road a lot. Me and my buddy would go to Hollywood Video, and you had like that monthly pass or whatever. So you just take some movies, drop them off, pick them up, just constantly just swapping movies out. So before that, I used to like do the whole like rip of fucking DVD. I'm over here talking about a crime, by the way, piracy. And
I remember when you wore a bra on your head and you created a girl with your computer.
it was me, Gary, and Wyatt. Yeah, that was the best times. And then Robert Downey Jr. showed up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
Sorry, I'm throwing you off again. Go ahead.
and then she kicked me in the, was it?
Oh, you kicked me in the nuts and called me faggot in front of everybody.
And so, there was a time I was making a bunch of DVDs and selling them, and it was like I had like this deal where you bought like fucking 4 movies for like $20 or whatever, and it was like a deal, and everything was on DVD at the time. And my kid brought it up, and I had forgotten, dude. But my barber, because I used to go to this place over in Chinatown, and the guy had been cutting my hair since I was like fucking 5, and Rudy. And so he goes, yeah, I remember we used to go get a haircut, and you'd always bring Rudy all these movies, and then he'd cut our hair and then give you money. Well, I was like, I was selling him all these fucking videos, dude. So
Yeah.
at the end of it, I was like, all right, yeah, here's 20. All right, and he'd cut our hair, he'd go to the register and be like, how much more do I owe you? And he'd fucking just give me some, like, he'd end up giving me like change or whatever
Yeah.
for the remaining balance of whatever he ordered. But no, that was what I was going to talk about that day, and I just fucking totally forgot what was going on.
I'm still trying to find out what the kids said, the
Um,
friend said about the show.
Well, no. I think you took it the wrong way, because it was like, it was more the fact that he said he was watching it.
I got you.
Yeah. But then we had been drinking, and then on top of that, it was like, I don't know, at some point it was just like a whole other, like we went off on a totally different
tangent.
story. Yeah. And I forgot what my point was, but it was this little guy.
All the babies had to come out the shit. Where's the baby, babe?
He actually means the dogs.
Trinity,
If you
where's
think
the
that
grandson?
there's going to be like some actual people coming out here to shit,
You want to bring him
it's
over?
not that kind of podcast.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, Bob.
Yeah, I got the wife and daughter, and hopefully the grandson. They had to let the dogs out the shit. So,
So that,
hi, babe. Come here. Our #1 fan, folks.
well, you got to scoot in this way a little bit more.
No, that's fine.
No, because when I start doing the editing, if she only peeks in halfway,
Oh, okay.
I might cut you off.
Come here, Papa.
To remove a dangling turd from Big. That's why I came outside.
This little shit right here is my grandson, Sebastian Janikowski Gonzalez. Say hi, Pop.
Hi.
All right, get the hell out of here.
You want some of this?
Oh my God.
Cigar
It
turd.
smells like campfire.
Smells like campfire. Anyway,
Okay, I got the turd.
all right.
And we've been asking for guests on the podcast.
Yeah, here we go. We got
had
a bunch
of them. Yeah, now.
You didn't see Victor running around like this?
Yeah. So
The turd was like banging against his butt.
how did that even happen? You need more water, dude. Oh.
He did that where they eat like fucking the rope toy, and then they have like poop on a rope.
Oh, that
Yeah,
reminds my
yeah.
grandma. I saw my grandmother, my grandma Vargas,
Yeah.
Dad's mom. She used to have this bulldog. The fuck was that dog's name? Sabrina. And she was a fucking mean bitch. She didn't like me. But I laughed, but I felt bad for it at the same time. My grandma used to get the cheap bologna and had the fucking strip around it.
Oh yeah.
And like before bar S, like who knows what the fuck. But I think you're supposed to take those off. But anyway, I think she fed
You are. You are.
Yeah, so I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
what the hell? Like somebody had fed Sabrina one of those bolognas. Anyway, my grandma was chasing like for half a day, chasing that dog around, trying to pull this fucking shit out of her ass because it was hanging there, and she was like, dragging on the carpet and shit. Anyway, I was watching. I was like, it was funny to me, but at the same time, like I get that cringe because like I'm like putting myself in her, you know.
And that's why I no longer eat bologna.
Well, at least the shit with the what is that shit anyway?
It's just like the casing to it, like the outer. Like some of them they use like an actual, like it's not like synthetic or anything. It's actual like
intestine.
kind of yeah.
Yeah.
And so they use that
Victor, fuck off.
they use that actual where once it's done it's edible, but then some of them are using like some kind of weird like plastic or whatever, and they make that sausages or bologna or and you do have to take that off, except when you give it to your dog and then they're like, okay, now I'm gonna fucking shit for a week and it's gonna just be dangling. So yeah, no, it's almost like you just got to pull that fucking plug on your dog and the next thing you know it's all out.
Yeah. Oof. God, I can just imagine how that feels.
I wonder if it makes a noise like
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, you think it's straight. It's like what would be tugging on it? The intestine itself, the colon.
Probably. Yeah, I mean,
Like
I don't know, man. Like I never really thought of that, which is like a good thing. I never really think about this, but yeah, I guess it happens. Like when you're done
Leave it to me.
yeah. I've always wondered, when you're there eating bologna and the fucking eat the casing, why doesn't it come out?
Oh, fuck. So she left the dogs out. Oh, there's a baby. Look at him.
Yeah, pick that one up and show him on the camera.
No, he's a spaz. He'll knock shit over. He's a beautiful blonde,
He's gonna just bang on the table.
beautiful blonde German
Vargas.
Shepherd pup. He's got big old paws, man. I can't wait till he's big enough to whoop Victor's ass. No, I'm not playing with you. Fuck off. I'm mad at you.
So I dropped off Zoe for what you're calling Hell Week. And I wonder if these dogs are like all mind blown. Like, what happened to Zoe? Like, you fucking showed
Victor,
up.
I know
No.
Victor was heartbroken.
I mean, you brought another German Shepherd over that was smaller, so I wonder if they're like, what? Did she shrink?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what happened? You know?
Well, Levi was up his ass for a long time. We had to whoop him. Like get out of his butt, dude. Let him. Hey, Victor, get out of here. I don't trust him because he's a spaz. I don't want him to knock stuff over. Anyway,
You got anything?
no. I mean, I'm fucking buzzed. I can't
Yeah.
believe how hard that hit me.
What?
Well, I was still kind of hungover too.
And did you eat any? Did you eat yet?
I haven't eaten
Yeah,
yet.
that was my thing. I was like, I didn't eat yet, and
And then like I don't like have a lot of sugary stuff. And you have that French vanilla. Is that what kind of French vanilla is that? A brand.
oh, I was gonna say from France. No, the Coffee Mate.
Oh, that's what Babe gets.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sweet as shit. And then you mix it with this because I think that has a little sweet. That
Yeah,
whiskey.
it's a little.
And so I'm not used to having that coffee. So I'm like, I think I got the jitters. You know what I mean? From the caffeine, the sugar, and then the alcohol. So I'm like a little sorry. Anyway, I'm a little goofy right now.
So I'm looking at this bottle just because you pointed at it right now, and that it's a peanut butter whiskey, and it says on the back of it contains peanuts, right?
Yeah.
And it just got me thinking about like these. They probably have to put that because all these people have these allergies or whatever.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
know, and it's kind of a weird situation where it's like, hey, I want to get a buzz, but I might also die with the fucking allergy.
I wonder what the process is though. It's not actual peanut butter. They probably have just throw peanuts in there, right, during the process, you think?
I mean, during like fermentation, they probably have it so that way it breaks down.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it flavors it. I'm guessing. I don't know.
You definitely taste the
It's
peanut.
good stuff, man.
It is.
Yeah, yeah.
It is good. So,
And I put a small dent in it. Just
but
in the
I
past hour.
definitely should have ate something first.
yeah, no, same here, man. I was thinking the same fucking thing. That's why I was like,
And
kind of
then
careful.
I'm smoking this, just
Yeah.
make you a little lightheaded too. That's why I was trying to take it easy on all of it. And you know what? I haven't burped once. It's no beer. So
Yeah.
no sorry, Bob, for you.
Well, but happy birthday, Bob.
Yeah, happy birthday,
Yeah,
Bob.
yeah.
You piece of shit. I haven't seen that guy since Mother's Day.
Since the last time you saw him?
Yeah, since the last time I saw him.
Yeah.
So, anyway, yeah, at some point I gotta start setting up for that fucking party. Not looking forward to it.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I don't mind, people coming over it, but it's always the cleanup.
That's not what you were saying before we hit record. No, I'm just kidding. Never mind. Sorry, guys.
It's the cleanup afterwards I don't look forward to because shit's always out of whack. There's some fucking beer bottles in my fucking tree. Just stupid shit. Anyway.
Like, whose clothes is this?
Whose fucking jockstrap is this? By the way, I am going to buy a jockstrap and a cup. If I ever decide to free ball it, I'm going to have at least that because these fucking balls have a mind of their own.
We got to invent like the nut bra.
The bruh?
The bra. Yeah, you get to that age and we're just going to market it as that.
Yeah.
Like this podcast will never take off, but the nut bra, the bruh, it's going to be a fucking hit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I need a fucking hammock.
follow us for more tips.
Fucking pillowcase contain these bad boys. Shit.
Oh, man.
Anyway.
You look like a castaway. You just have that fucking stick with the bag. Like you're just going to get on the rail.
Over the shoulder fucking pelota holder.
Yeah, dude. Bruh.
Bruh. Anyway.
All right, man. We're rambling
Yeah,
on like usual.
we're gonna close it up because I'm like I feel like I'm not coherent right now. Is that weird?
Well, it's actually better.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it makes for a better podcast. Once we get it going, man, it's like, fuck it.
Like I don't. That's crazy. It's like it was. What would you say I put in there? 2 shots? 3?
Yeah, maybe 2. It wasn't that much.
No, I don't know.
But, we're doing this also on an empty stomach.
Yeah, that's true.
Or normally, I'm doing it on an empty stomach, and you had like Mediterranean and a fucking nap, and I just came from work.
I think I still had a little alcohol on me from last night because I went to bed kind of late. I had to stay up late enough because as soon as midnight hits, I like to change my my fantasy baseball lineup. I like to do it before everybody gets up and starts making transactions. I'm like real anal about it. And anyway, so I went to bed kind of late. I had been drinking Coors Light. I woke up with kind of a headache. And so, yeah, I still had alcohol in my system when they added this to it. So I think that's why I'm kind of DTD right now. The end.
I mean, I didn't even notice the difference, to be honest with you. I
Really?
thought you were just like regular JP.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, whatever.
I was
But I'm feeling it right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, fuck.
I
I'm
couldn't
ready,
even tell.
I'm ready for a nap, but I got to
Yeah.
eat something.
No, same here. I got to get something to eat, man. I'm just drinking, and then the cigars don't really affect me anymore. I just,
Yeah.
I like built a tolerance.
Well,
for-
I mean, I appreciate you bringing that over. I'm going to save it, though, for later.
yeah, man. Yeah, smoke it. Definitely.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap up. It's going to be another great episode. Actually, 2 great episodes coming up next week. Just a few days away. But thank you for tuning in, and appreciate the like and the support and the comments and your continued, what would you say, viewership. No, we really appreciate it. Keep us going. Give us incentive to keep going, and we'll try to bring some more interesting content to the table.
like baloney dog shit.
Yeah.
You're only gonna hear that here, folks.
Like you've seen that happen,
Yeah,
right?
no,
Dogs eat. They're so fucking stupid, especially this one, where they eat things that they shouldn't, and then next thing you know, it's coming out of their ass. And
That's what reminded me, dude. Is my dog ate, like, they have this rope toy. She has a rope toy, and so she'll like fucking chew on it because she's like overactive or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, sure enough, I'll take her out there to shit, and she'll do that thing where she runs back and forth for 25 minutes and fucking smells all the grass, and then goes back to the same fucking spot she originally started at.
Mm-hmm.
And then next thing you know, she's shitting out like this fucking like dog shit on a rope. It's like poop on a rope, basically. And it's coming out. It looks like she's making fucking like Italian sauce. Like when you go to like Piemonte's,
Yeah.
or, Sam's Deli,
Uh-huh.
and they have that fucking sausage hanging up there. Well, that's how that shit's just coming out, and it's like
I don't know why that's so funny to me, just thinking about it. I mean, I'm sure it's grossing.
it's
some
fucking
people out.
gross. Yeah, no, it's not. But yeah, when you watch it, and this motherfucker's just like struggling, and like there's all this fucking rope coming out because apparently that doesn't break down.
You know, I have that vision of my grandma chasing Sabrina around the apartment trying to get that shit. But see, it was she was wearing like she didn't even have gloves or anything. Grandma had like like
Grandma was hardcore, dude.
she had a fucking newspaper like this, and she's like this, and she'd grab it and pull it, and Sabrina would be like, or.
Because she wasn't gonna waste a paper towel.
Yeah, really.
So-
Oh man, that's
All right,
shit.
episode 45
Thanks for tuning in, guys. We love you. This is the Ace Night Podcast.
out.